Hello, everyone. So I am back to do the second reading on Trump to see what's happening to him. Monday, October 6th, 2025. Agent Orange with his inescapable health issues, who has the Epstein files chasing him, heart problems, which will probably lead to congestive heart failure at some point. And my dream about him not being able to speak because he doesn't make it, he makes it through a surgery, but it leaves him unable to speak. Oh boy. Okay, so the force is in motion all day with the Five of Pentacles reversed, brings in mental fog. This is between this card and the Six of Cups reversed. We're in that realm of dementia. So mental fog, because of so much instability, could be a terrible head cold, and he could even have laryngitis. It's very possible with this card and with the health reading that I just finished. Boy, wouldn't that be frustrating for him? God. So, but anyway, he might be having a little tiny bit of recovery as well, but because of all the medical intervention he can receive for free. His challenge with the Two of Wands coming in the challenge position, I have to read it as a reversal. And this tells me that he's just still really wanting to be better than everyone else. It can be a card of an accident. It's usually a card of being afraid of change and lack of planning. He didn't plan for his body to fall apart. He thinks that's the fantasy of the malignant narcissist, or the man with so much psychopathy that they don't function well in the brain, and they just go do whatever they want to do, and then all of a sudden their body starts failing them, and they're like, oh, well, I guess I can't control this. So, but maybe there's an accident. Maybe he slips and falls in the snow. Maybe we can just read this with the, there's no snow, but maybe after having some blow. Because, maybe we can just read the artwork here. At the base of the reading where he does have some control, we have the Five of Wands reversed, and for that, this is a card of chronic fatigue and heart problems. But it's also my taco card is, compromise. Well, one of my taco cards. Five of Wands or Five of Swords reversed, I would call either one of them. Trump always chickens out, caving in. This is a card for, having to compromise, but also hiding and avoiding conflict, which can be a good thing for some people. But, him, he always has that desperate need to be on top. So the only thing he has control over today is hiding and trying to stay out of conflict. And we can see why. In the past, he's had some time with his family. He had, in the near past, most recent past, some time with his family and trying to figure out wills and inheritances. And that's a repeat card. What's hanging over him with the Two of Swords is a truce of some kind, or being at a stalemate that he can't, for the life of him, figure out unless he goes within and taps into some of his blocked emotions, right? He needs to make decisions, but he can't make them from just the mind. He needs to get into, that's why it's the moon in Libra. You've got to get into the emotional body, and he doesn't do that. So but he might be making, this could be, kind of like dueling back and forth, but he might also be trying to make a pact with somebody in his family. Like, you take care of me, you cover this, you do that, blah, 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 and then I'll give you this in the will. And you could bet that that's probably Don Jr., because that's another one of my Don Jr. cards I got years ago. I exaggerate, probably 2 years ago. That Don Jr. was one of his major suppliers for the Adderall and the cocaine and anything else that goes up the nose, because he likes to snort things. His near future with the King of Swords reversed, well, this is his problem with Kagers. Full Metal Jackass. Somebody was that? Somebody commented that. I love it. Kagers, he's Full Metal Jackass. Yeah, Mr. Secretary of War. But near future, he's got all these people to work for him. This is Peter Thiel. This is, now he's against Putin. This could even be his dad haunting him from hell. But this is usually, this could be, I'm thinking of all the air sign men that are around him to support him. And we've got Kagers, we've got Marco Rubio is probably in there. Yeah. And Netanyahu, John Ratcliffe. So I think Marco Rubio and John Ratcliffe are the ones helping him out quite a bit. Mike Johnson doing his bidding to hold off the health care he's trying to take away from everyone else. And I don't know what day we're at with the government being closed, but the government's out. They're gone for a week. Unless they come back, they're gone. And I did get that it would probably take at least 9 days. I did get that it would close and then maybe recover within 9 days. We'll see. So anyway, King of Swords is also our card for, and this is what he's going to experience near future. So this even goes beyond today. This would be somebody who's ruthless. This is somebody who's manipulative, and if it's a surgeon, he's incompetent. This is a tyrant. This is abusive, critical, vengeful tyrant. And he has that coming because that's him, right? This is him. He's an air sign too. Sun in Gemini, right? Unless his entire birth chart or birth data is a complete lie. So, yeah. That's interesting there. Okay. Oh, internally, what he's going through with the Temperance card reversed is, wow. He's gone way too far. There's exhaustion, there are injuries. So this is where he's been. Exhaustion, injuries, and then this is internally what he's attracting now, a fall from up high. It could even be a car or a plane accident or a nervous system breakdown. And that could be the case too with the King of Swords, if we were focused just in on the health. But I already did the health reading. And I did have the Temperance card, but it came through upright. And it was down here for the whole day. And I thought, maybe I just had a bad, card flop when I was shuffling for reversals. So, yeah, okay. Also, this could be drug interactions or the incorrect dosage. So, yeah. Moving way too fast when it's reversed. Okay, so externally, betrayal, heart surgery, possibly, with the Three of Swords. So, and then other people are seeing him. So he's attracting the temperance reversed internally based on what's inside of him, because we always attract who we are and what we do, and it's a law of karma, right? Law of cause and effect, same thing. But with the Three of Swords, the outer world sees him as cruel and heartless, and they're feeling betrayed, so they're feeling like betraying him, right? Externally, he will be rejected. He is being rejected. This is also a card of removal and departure. So maybe, because of Saturn in Libra, right? It's like lessons in love, lessons in relationships. He's never gotten that lesson. He knows nothing except betrayal. That's what, the narcissism is all about. They don't have themselves inside. They don't know who they truly are. Everything's transactional. And then everything is based on, you give me this or that, loyalty pledges, and then those don't work out for too long. Then they start eating their own, and they start betraying each other. Like, who goes under the bus now? So, okay. Seven of Wands for out further into the future, or hopes and fears. I'll just give you the meaning of the card, and you could decide what you think it is. Seven of Wands reversed is our card for heart problems, strokes, TIAs, brain and spinal injuries. It's also a card of, when it's reversed, just giving up and caving in. Again, I've got two taco cards going on here, right? And then the outcome for the day is, well, he's happy. He's got, and then here we are with a full moon card, one of the full moon cards. I had the moon card in his health reading too, because this is, full moon day. So, anywho, with the Nine of Cups, he's comfortable. He's gotten something, but it's also possibly his greed. But he has some reward. There's something there, And then with the Eight of Cups, I just threw that in there. Oh, I didn't look to see what's at the bottom. Hold on. Yeah, High Priestess reversed. There's the body for the fluid levels. And secrets. Okay. Secrets about deals and negotiations are going on all day. Yeah. This has to do with the government shutdown. And he's walking away and not taking any self-responsibility at all. Because, that's who he is. It's, like I said, this could be also relating to, because this is the first, moon lunation that we've had after the, this is the first full moon after the 21st, September 21st, where we had the lunar eclipse, or I'm sorry, the solar eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse. And so this relates to the full moon. This is also a card that relates to eclipses. So that energy is still in there. So he's walking away from something so that he'll feel better. He's just going for what he wants. Honestly, I think he knows he's going, and this is how he's going to be. Ruthless, insane, demented, and then just the heart problems that just, the body, the health problems that take him out. Yeah. Okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take good care. Bye.